Joan Howe-Pullis. Welcome to Democratic Visions.
Thank you.
Joan is the candidate for DFL House District 48B. Joan and her family live in South Eden Prairie. Why are you running?
I think that we need to have a government that works for everybody. In Eden Prairie, we've got this incredibly diverse community.
We're not all the same, are we?
We are not all the same.
Okay.
And when we discover that that's not a threat to us, that that's actually a good thing, we all get to contribute to what the community could be. Eden Prairie is a great place to live, but we really do need to continue and to really strive to provide world-class education for everyone. We need to make sure that we've got a funding stream that doesn't get yanked around from year to year in education. We need to make sure our schools are safe and supportive for all kids. And then on top of that, we really need to solve our transportation issues. And we're going to do that by comprehensive transportation so that everyone in Eden Prairie gets an opportunity to have their transportation issues solved.
Trends show, polls show that younger folks and seniors
That's
prefer to take a bus or a train. Now, of course, Eden Prairie, at the city level, chambers of commerce and our business community wants LRT to come through.
When we get connected by light rail, there's an enormous amount of economic opportunity that happens in Eden Prairie.
And it's going to make us competitive in a world market.
Right. And those two things, transportation and education, help with the job growth, fair wages, women's economic security. All of those things come along with education and transportation. It's a whole package. It's a whole circle.
Joan, tell me about your family.
I have a husband, John, of 32 years, and a son, Jake, who just graduated from college last week, and that's our family.
What's your profession?
I've done a lot of things. I was an English teacher for a short time, a high school English teacher, and I continue to substitute teach every place we've ever lived. Love teaching kids, especially middle school. I was an actor in New York City for a time until my husband and I said it was time to have kids. At that point, we moved out of the city in New York and did some traveling around for his career, which my husband's a chef.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, good.
So, so I was a full-time mom mostly, and then also I have done a huge amount of volunteer ministry work at Pax Christi in liturgy, in faith formation. I'm a cantor for liturgy services and for funerals. And then I also was a lay liturgical preacher at Pax Christi as well.
You've been around.
Yes. Working every year with the Interfaith Thanksgiving Prayer Service, I'm part of a planning team, and we've been doing this for 8 years.
When does that happen?
That happens the Sunday before Thanksgiving every year.
Okay. Who attends the event?
Anyone can come. Anyone can participate in planning it.
Any faith?
And every faith.
Okay.
It's specifically interfaith, meaning every faith. There are two areas in life that people usually say you don't want to talk about: religion and politics, because those things could be really dicey to talk about with people.
Sure.
What I discovered was that people in Eden Prairie are fearless and committed to being connected to one another. This planning event for me has been just an enormous opportunity to get that we can actually really talk about the things that really matter to us. We can actually really ultimately learn the larger truth of our democracy, which is that we all get to belong. We all get to have our faith, our beliefs, who we are uniquely, and we can respect one another and grow from it. So all of these get indented.
These become so.
You live in South Eden Prairie, 48B. I like Jennifer Loon. But what are you going to bring to St. Paul that Jennifer Loon has been unable or unwilling to bring?
Listening to everyone in the community in a way that goes beyond partisan politics, and to be a yes, that we can solve problems, not a no, that that's not possible right now.
Democratic Visions is independently crafted by volunteers, mostly Democrats, from Eden Prairie, Minnetonka, Edina, and Bloomington. The presentation of guests and opinions on this program does not indicate endorsement by the state DFL party or DFL Senate District 48.